Hi everyone, today we are diving into data-driven testing using Scandium, a powerful way to make your tests smarter and more flexible. Have you ever struggled with repeating the same test cases over and over? In this video, I will show you how Scandium can make data-driven testing simple and efficient. Firstly, I will run a new test with a particular data and then move on to running multiple data sets input. And secondly, I will upload a CSV file or Excel file we have imputed a different data set on. And thirdly, I will demonstrate how each data set is executed. I'll be using source demo URL, and then we'll give our test a name. We'll call it like a data-driven test. It is very good when you give your test case a name, and then I'll go ahead to click on the record button. I'll be using the first username there, the standard user. I'll be using the standard user, so we're logged in already. I'll be making an assertion on a particular element on the page using Swag Labs. I'll make an assertion for element should contain text. Save assertion and then log out. I'll go ahead to click on the stop icon button as to stop the recording. By doing this, I will go ahead to see how I can input the file that I populated different data sets on. Click on the settings icon, click on data source. Oh, our test is not saved. Let's go back. We need to save our test first. So after, you still need to go back to click on the settings button. After clicking on it, you click on the data source again. There you see an instruction that says upload the CSV or Excel spreadsheets, like that. What you need to do is just to click on the upload file. You click on the upload file button, and then here you can see I have a file already, data-driven test sheet 1. I go ahead to click on it, click on home. You can see our different data sets has been populated, and then I can just since I think before I explain that, I would like to show us how it looks like on the Google Sheets. You can see I have username, password, expect results. That's for the assertion, what you're actually expecting to see. Password. I'll just go back to clicking on Scandium. So now, because I made an assertion that let me say I made an assertion on the page for a particular element for Swag Lab. So I need to change the assertion to Swag Lab instead of login successfully, and then I will also be editing some of the different data sets to have a positive, negative, positive, and negative. I also take off that one and then still change the expected results for this action to Swag Lab. After doing that, I'll go ahead to, let me see if I can change this last one. Let me just click on save, and then you can see it says data source updated successfully. I'll click on the back button, and then you see on the type username, you click on the icon button there. After clicking on it, some icons button will also be open to you, and then you click on the settings, whereby you click on insert variable. There you see external file. You click on username. That's to assign it as a variable. Anytime the test is actually running, it sees each of different data sets and to run successfully. I click on username. And then let me clear this one off. I move on to click on the type password. Do the same thing. Click on the settings button. Click on password. So you can see that I've assigned. Let me say I've inserted a variable. Do the same thing for my assertion also. Insert variable. I'll click on the external file there, and then just clear that off. So then I'll just go ahead to save, because you need to save. So I'll get it to the updated one for the different file or the different data you've actually changed. I'll just click on run. Now we want to see how it looks like. You can see it has started running. This is the first positive one. Actually, I started on Swag Lab. The first one is done. Once to run the second one, it's the negative one. It should not log in, so it's working fine. I think we'll have to wait for a few seconds just to get our error message. The reason why the test is actually failed. Of course, the reason why the test actually failed It's rightly on the page. The username and password do not match any user in this service. Of course, Scandium also provides, you can see, element not found. Scandium also provides another error message for you to also debug well. You can see the third one. This should log in successfully and run the assertion. Click on logout. This is the third one. Then we're waiting for the fourth one, which is the last one. You can see we actually imputed the star and then hash in the Google Sheet. There's also the same thing that we're having on the page, both on the username and also on the password field. We're also still waiting for a few seconds to get the error message from Scandium. So same thing, element not found. Our test is done running. This is how to run multiple data sets for data-driven tests using Scandium.